Hi, this is Kym Watson, Easy Trader. Welcome to a key economic review of the upcoming week. Okay, so let's look at the big stories. You've got the UK CPI, the UK employment figures, the UK Bank of England minutes, the US FOMC statement, rates and projections, and of course the Scottish referendum. Let's look in some detail. Monday we've got no significant news events coming out. Tuesday we've got the UK CPI figures. Now these have been giving us some biggish moves of late. I'm expecting somewhere between, we've had figures sort of 40s and 50 pips off this news lately, so not unexpected to see 30 pips plus off this, so good tradable event. Following that, we've got the we've got the German ZEW economic sentiment. This has been given very small movements, around about 10 pips, so not expecting too much from that. Wednesday, very key day. We've got the unemployment report coming out at 9:30. The biggest thing within this is not anymore the percentage employment, but more so the average earnings, which has been the biggest move of this. Certainly tradable, but at the same time we've got the Bank of England MPC minutes coming out. Now they're expected to come out with two dissenters, as we saw last time, so as long as that remains the status quo, the main focus initially would be on the employment report. We'll get some action potentially off of that, followed by any continuation of move coming from statements within the minutes. Later on in the evening, we've got the US FOMC statement. Most important about this is the projections as well here. So it's not just a statement and rates; it's the projections, which are a quarterly figure that comes out at 1900 hours, and 30 minutes later we've got the press conference. Very difficult to trade, can get very whippy around this news, so I won't be trying to trade it personally. Moving into Thursday, obviously it's the voting day for Scotland's independence. We'll get the result the next day, but I'm expecting probably some volatility throughout the day. Aside of that, we've got the UK retail sales figure coming out at 9:30. Now this has been given some slightly better moves of late, 25-30 pips, but around about 20 pips. But at this juncture, it's not really a great trade generally, and particularly with the voting going on, may not be the best of days. Moving into Friday, we should have by then, probably earlier in the morning, the UK Scottish declaration of the national result by the Chief Counting Officer. Not too sure what time this is going to happen, but most likely in the morning. Most votes will most likely be counted through the evening, as far as I'm aware. Aside of this, we've got the Canadian core CPI figure coming out 1:30. That in itself has had a lot more volatility around it of late, so it may again give us some decent moves, but not something I'm going to be trading quite yet. Okay, one final word on the Scottish declaration. If it's a no vote, I think we could see quite some bounce within the pound dollar, so something to certainly watch out for. May get quite a big move from that. Okay, that's it for me. Have a great week. I'll speak to you next week. Bye for now.